Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video we are going to be exploring opportunities with one of my favorite companies, which is Carecentrix. Carecentrix is one of those organizations that continue to hire remotely. For those that have been on this channel, you know that I talk about Carecentrix very often, and they have multiple opportunities open right now that I wanted to come on here and share with you guys. First, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for continuing to watch and share these videos. Really appreciate this community. Appreciate every single one of you guys. If you are encountering my channel for the first time, welcome. On this channel I provide unique remote job leads, give you direct links so you can go ahead and apply for them if any of them is of interest to you. In addition to that, I also on occasion will do videos specifically targeting a skill set that you need to be successful, either as a remote worker or just as a worker in general, and also providing on occasion different specific certifications you can take to continue to expand and increase yourself in learning. So that is what this channel is really about. So now that I've done that, let's dive right into today's video. Again, these opportunities are all fully remote, and that's one of the things I admire about Carecentrix. They are constantly offering opportunities that are remote, and they post almost every day. So this is the website. I will make sure to include this specific link in the description of this video. What's going on with Carecentrix right now? So as you can see, this is your job listing. So they have multiple positions that are open, and one of the things that, like I said before, they are always offering remote opportunities. Most of their jobs are remote, as you can see on here. On occasion they will have one-offs that are more hybrid, but typically all opportunities are remote jobs. They have this patient experience associate position, they have claims support associate, if you're a nurse, LPN specifically, they have this position open right now, PAC Nurse, and it is fully remote. They also have other, if you're a developer like in engineering, a mid-level back-end software developer, they also have that. They have full stack data engineers, they have software developers, they have everything. Okay, and then this position right here, which is a customer service expert phone intake position, is another position that is open. So another beauty about their website is they would give you basically how long these positions have been open. But even if you see 3 weeks, do not be discouraged, because typically 3 weeks for them, they will drop the job if they are no longer hiring. But typically they leave most of their roles open because they are always hiring for those opportunities. Like PAC Nurses is something that they continue to hire. I almost feel like every time I come on here, there's always a role open for a PAC Nurse. So all of that is open, and they continue to hire for them. Okay, this is another one, revenue cycle representative. This one they always hiring for as well, because they need multiple people, and these are people that basically help process provider payments. When their providers see different patients, they want to process those payments to the health insurance company so as they can get paid and the facility can continue to open its doors to members and patients. So that's really what that one is about. So let's talk about the three that I want to focus on. The first one is the PAC Nurse. Okay, like I already talked about, this is specifically LPN. Okay, this position, the PAC Nurse, is a telephonic position responsible for managing length of stay for long-term acute hospital and skilled nursing facility. So basically, in short form, okay, this position is telephonic, meaning you're going to be on the phone speaking to patients, helping them navigate healthcare, especially patients that are in long-term type of care. For example, you have folks that maybe had a recent surgery and they're going through the rehabilitation process of learning how to maybe navigate their community again, or learn how to walk, or learn how to eat again. All of those type of services, those facilities will provide them. So they would just be helping their families as well as the patients navigate that process, making sure all that they need, the paperwork, everything is in place. That's what this nurse is going to really be doing. And also with this position, there is kind of a rapport that you end up establishing with the patients, which I think can be a benefit. So depending on who you are as an individual, like I remember a couple of years ago, I'm not a clinician by practice, but I worked in a non-clinical phase where my position really allowed me to interface from a telephonic perspective to patients that were either in transition of care, or they were in long-term facilities, or they were just they went to the emergency room and they need help basically scheduling appointments for their primary care doctors. Kind of worked in those areas, and I remember that job being such a rewarding job for me because it allowed me the opportunity to really get to know people more on a very personal level and be able to help them really navigate healthcare, because healthcare is very complex, guys. So any help that anyone can offer, I think every patient welcome it. That's what this position is. You're going to be assigned post-acute care facilities. You're going to be helping to collaborate with those facilities to help the patient get all the care they need. You're also going to be working with medical directors a lot, which are doctors, and that makes sense. A lot of nurses and doctors tend to work together, even pharmacists, in creating a proper care plan, in helping patients get the best of care from the system. So that's really what this position is all about. You're going to be communicating all issues, you're going to be logging them down, creating care plans, all of that. With this position, they are asking for you to have your LPN license, right? They also are asking for, typically for LPN, you need an associate's degree. So that's what they're asking for here. And 2 years to have worked in a clinical setting. That's what they're asking. An expert in utilization management. We talked about URAC, quality measures, and CQA. All of that are in scope for this role. Milliman is basically the clinical guidelines, evidence-based, that guide decisions that clinicians make. They're asking for you to have experience in that. They're also talking about interqual. Interqual is another evidence-based clinical criteria as well that is used to determine medical necessity for patients. So many other aspects that they're talking about here. For folks that are in nursing, that is a clinician, this will be all familiar. And the reason it's familiar to me is my experience in working for health insurance and kind of being that support for a lot of clinicians in my previous years, right, of work. The salary for this position is $32 to $36 per hour. There is also an annual corporate bonus incentive that comes with this as well. They talk about Walgreens discount, pay active, great culture to work in. They have a PTO, they have a 401k savings plan, paid parental leave, free on-demand virtual fitness training, and more. This one is pretty enticing to me. These are some of the benefits that comes with working for Carecentrix. So they have all of this available. But in terms of skill set, this is really where your focus should be, right here. So you should reach out right? So they're basically trying to make sure you have all of this. So most of them are hard skills, and then the others are soft skills, such as being a strong communicator, someone who is independent, all of that. So that's the first row, right? So we're going to move on to the next opportunity. One thing I do want to call out, even though they have it here as 32 to 36, just notice also at minimum they have here at $28, and at maximum they have $38, which means that you can potentially extend that maximum from 36 to 38. Okay. So this is opportunity for nurses. We're going to move on to the non-clinical opportunities. The first one right here is the Customer Solutions Expert Level 1. Customer Solutions Expert Level 1. They also call that opportunity Patient Experience Associate. This opportunity is going to pay $16.50 plus corporate bonus, okay, per hour. And they have multiple shifts, and you will be trained to do this job. So that's also the beauty with this. Available shift is training and nesting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30. And then they also have another shift, 10 a.m. to 6:30 Eastern. That's what the shift is going to be. The training likely is going to be 9 to 5 typically. And they do have a start date of June 2nd or ASAP. So which means that they are willing to hire people right now that are available. And it is 100% remote. So with this position, they're asking for you to have high school diploma or GED. They have a minimum of 1 year of customer service type of experience. They're also asking for ability to navigate dual monitors and multiple applications. Someone who has capability of navigating computer systems, being able to type at 35 words per minute is something that they also have listed here as well. So this position is pretty basic. Just high school diploma is what they're asking for, and you are going to get trained and you get paid to get trained. So that is really cool. That's why this really is on my list, because I always like opportunities that train you and then they also pay you as well. So that is always a good opportunity. And one thing I always like about them too is they will provide like a snippet of someone that is currently in the role to kind of give you a general sense of what the role is like. And that is what this YouTube video is all about. So you can always watch that and learn a little bit more about the opportunity. And then the last opportunity I have is this one right here, which is in claims. It's titled Claims Support Associate, and this position is going to pay between $16.35 and $20 per hour. This position, they're asking for high school diploma as well and 1 year work experience. They are not really making it specific. They do come down here and say 2 years of customer service, someone who's familiar with medical terminology, medical services. The salary again is $16.35 to $20. They also offer the same benefits as in the other two as well. So it comes with a bonus incentive as well, which is on a yearly basis. They also have all of these other tuition reimbursement, exam reimbursement, etc. So that is the last opportunity. I wanted to quickly come and share these with you guys. If you're encountering this video at a later time and these 3 opportunities are no longer available, I still encourage you to continue to check Carecentrix for remote jobs. They are always posting, they are always updating their website real time. If you are still searching, definitely check them out. I hope you find these leads helpful. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you've not subscribed already. Till next time, I wish you guys all the very best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Thank you.